Aw, shit, y'all. So, I got hired at third floor. I am going to be employed at a movie studio next Monday. I am spending all of my weekend practicing Python to sharpen up for this because this is a complete horizontal move on my career. I've never done professional Python programming, and this is, even though this is an entry level position that's paying really well, this is still me stepping into unknown water. So that's my life for the next like 3 days, and that's my life until Monday. I've been doing a lot of studying. My sword exam is on the for. Is that a cat? There's a cat. Look at that cat. What you doing, cat? What you doing, cat? Meow 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 meow. What that cat doing? Meow. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. Oh well. Well, that's cool. Hi, cat. My exam for swords is on the 20 something, 21st, I think. And I'm still not even a quarter through my report card. Although once I finish that first quarter, it's actually just 10% left. But I have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to be crunching that. So this June is going to be fucking messy because I just got a lot of shit to do. And it's a lot of unknown, uncharted waters for Eric. But it's good. It's good change. And I'm really excited for that. Look at these bees. What the bees doing? What that bee doing? There's a big old bumble. God damn, this place is nice. Animals everywhere. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought until now. There's spiders. I got a lot of sword shit to do in 3 weeks, and I have to prep for that exam. I hope I'll make it. I'll let you guys know when I do. I went to Corbin's. We had s'mores for the first time. Corbin's never made a s'more, which is really funny because when he tried to make a s'more, it was like a Chernobyl style situation. He completely fucked it. It's just absolutely messed up in every way. He couldn't have possibly failed at making us more. He came out the end of this meal like a bukkake victim. It was wild. Like it was everywhere, dude. I didn't know you could like fail at the consumption of a food like that bad. Like it was like that one scene in Lord of the Rings where the king's just spitting the chicken down his chin. It was wild. Um, Dear God, Corbin. This is an excuse to come over to his house. They made me so much food, him and Rachel. God damn, I ate like a king that night. I brought like beers and I ended up drinking most of the beers anyway. We watched Avatar, which is an amazing and gorgeous movie, and there's like gator mounts in that movie. Like it feels like I'm watching a video game, and that movie sucks. It's not good. It's really weird because like I'm watching the like one of the most expensive and gorgeous and like perfectly visually designed movies ever, and I'm sitting there going, "Man, this story makes no fucking sense. This movie's trash." Even though like 90% of that movie is the best movie ever, the fact that the story makes no fucking sense is like completely ruining it. It's weird. Um, but hey, it was really cool when they rode on the gators. Um, damn. I'm back in on Strive. Guilty Gear Strive. I didn't think I'd come back to it like that after all these other amazing fighting games are out right now, but here we are. It's because one of my friends wanted to get into it. They wanted to play Testament, the weird NB queer queen of the game. And it's so much fucking fun. I dragged Corbin in with me. We're doing like rotating off and we're just like fighting the shit out of each other and we're doing memes. And that game's so fucking silly. That's a silly ass game. And so pretty, it's so neat, and so weird. And I got to do the thing that I'm very good at doing. And it's I got to teach somebody fighting games. So I've taught four separate people how to play Guilty Gear Strive, and I've figured out like I've cracked the code on just how to teach somebody a fighting game. And it's the most obvious fucking thing ever, which is you don't stomp them into the dirt. You gotta sit there and you gotta sandbag just enough so that they want to keep going. You gotta like beat their ass a little, then give them a win. And then when they start getting into their flow and they start like getting into a locked pattern of what they're doing, you got to go in there and you got to turn up the heat a little, and you got to fuck them up. And they'll go, I lost, but I was really close, and I won the last two times, so I'm not bad at the game. I can win. You got to give them hope. And so you play until they start doing something different, like if they weren't doing quarter circles or Hadokens before, you gotta start giving them wins when they start doing that. It's not whether or not they're actually getting better, it's that they need to win when they're putting in effort or when they're frustrated. And so I've like mastered the art of the perfect sandbag to keep people interested in fighting games. If I'm playing fighting games against you, there's a medium chance that I am not playing my hardest all the time because I don't want you to put the game down. And that's just how fighting games are. That's not how they should be, but these games aren't League of Legends. They don't just pull you in for free. Fighting games are really hard to get into. And so I have to make sure that everybody who touches a fighting game wants to keep playing that fighting game as long as possible. I got to hook them in myself. I got to do the work of all these League of Legends progression algorithms. This has resulted in me teaching people how to play fighting games a lot. But even though I'm sandbagging, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to dick around in those games, and you still learn stuff too by dicking around. It's very neat. All in all, yeah, fighting game's good. Oh, my fucking bike exploded. The back wheel on my bike just completely deflated when I hit a curb wrong, and so my bike was fucked up, and I couldn't ride it, and that really like fucked me up for a whole week, not being able to have a bike. I ended up taking it into Caps, and I bring it in. I go, hey, I got a flat, and they're like, oh yeah, we can fix that. We can't fix that. I'm like, what do you mean you can't fix it? It's a flat tire. Anybody can. I can fix a flat tire. He's like, we can't fix that because it's an e-bike. And I'm like, it's a bike with a cord in it. What's the problem? He's like, if we fuck literally anything up on the bike, we are like liable or whatever, so we don't do it. And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, man. And he's like, yeah, I know. And we're both just sitting there going, this is stupid. He's like, this is stupid. I'm like, that's really stupid. He's like, I know it's stupid. I think it's stupid too. So I look him in the eyes and I go, okay, well, do you have a tire? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, do you have the shit to get the tire off the bike? And he's like, yeah. Do you have the pump? And I'm like, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy those. And he's like, cool. And I just replaced my own tire because it's literally the same as a bike, but there's a cord in it. You just take off the tire and swap it. It's the easiest shit ever. I don't know why they couldn't do it for me. But I fixed my bike for the most part. I don't know how I fucked this up because replacing a tire is the easiest thing ever. But my tire inflated not evenly. I didn't know this was possible. And the result is that my bike is now lumpy. It what like one portion of the tire is more inflated than the rest of the tire, which has made it like it has like a canter to it now. When I ride my bike, it's like a horse galloping. It's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll fix that. I mean, my bike works, so do I care? I'll fix it when it goes flat again. That's been my week. Cheers, y'all. Hope you're having fun with teaching all these fucking stooges how to do their job. Cheers.